Good evening and welcome everybody. It's Obi-Wan Pez for and Simplex Pachinko. Still got 20 seconds left in the ad break. Now well. Hope you all are having a good... what day is it? Thursday night? Alright. Hope you all are having a good Thursday night. Going to be getting back into crafting TitansGrave, the Ashes of Valkana. And at this point we are trying to bring in some notes that I've been working on to build out the end of this particular chapter. So this is chapter 7, Skyside Stronghold. Okay. Let's just real quick look back at 6 and see what we got here. So our outline I've been using as like extenuating circumstances, weird stuff that's happening for this particular chapter. I guess I should probably fix that and make it not outline because, quite frankly, that's not really what that is. Chapter elements are going to be the more or less headline or bullet point items that are going to happen in the story, and then the story is building all that out. Putting in the technical stuff, which include the target numbers for the rolls and stuff like that. Okay. I think maybe we need to go a little bit lower on that volume, but all right, that should do it. So chapter elements. I mean, we already did offer them a job in the last section, right? Okay. So, in the last section, they will be able to do that. then when we get to here, they're going to be brought out to the actual hangar. Now, one thing I did here, Locke is basically supposed to be just, I mean, he's literally an NPC, but in terms of like who he is as an Orion character, he is essentially an NPC, as in like he is more or less a virtual intelligence rather than true AI. The way that we did it in our game is basically like he was basically stripped out, and like his entire memory had to be wiped because they were trying to retrofit the wrong operating system or something like that into this particular brain. So our gnomish tinkerer Fix looked at me across the table and was like, "They've lobotomized him." And like he was just about so disgusted. It was quite good. Okay. So they're going to take off. Then so Almar, or Al, ended up noticing that the Orion had, or multiple of our Orions previous, had nameplates on their chests. And so what he did was he was like, I'm gonna check out his like lapel. And I was like, well, you see a little pin there that says Locke, L-O-C-K-E, like wings. And he was like, no, I wanna look at like his actual chest. I was like, okay, well, it's covered by a jacket. He was like, all right, well, I'm gonna like try to sneak open the jacket. I'm like, great, roll, stealth or whatever, or legerdemain. Legerdemain is the like fleet of fingers skill for Fantasy Age, and he was like, Come on. I was like, I mean, this is what you're doing. You don't want him to notice, really, right? And the whole party's like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? He's the pilot. Don't mess with the pilot when they're flying. And then as soon as it happened, the bad thing happened, which is hey, Famished, how's it going? There's some element of sabotage. The way that I rolled with it when we described it, like they didn't know what was happening, but essentially they rolled for it, and their tech was so high, as it always is. They were like, "Yeah, we want to look at the flight logs." I was like, "Yep, you can look at the flight logs." And so they blueberry coffee with a donut, nice. Blueberry donut holes, I must say, I like. I have some lightly blueberried coffee from Carlin Brothers. Hashtag not sponsored. A lot of people can't do flavored coffee. I understand, but they have two flavored coffees that I drink. One is the like blueberry sort of one that I'm talking about here, and the other is an Irish cream flavored coffee, which is quite good. They rolled their tech so high that I was like, yeah, you can definitely just get into the flight logs. You notice that at the time, at the relevant time, there was a radio signal. And I actually did the calculation, or I pulled up a website that does the calculation for me, and found out what the radio horizon is of radio signals, and they are approximately 300 kilometers. I was like, well, there you go. Why did this shut off? That's not supposed to happen. You did not randomize, you went in order. But you did not reach the end of the playlist. You were not even close to the end of the playlist. Okay, cool. Well, anyway. So I said, you noticed a radio signal that came, and like it's just an execute function command, and they were like, okay, well, this means that it must have come from, at least somewhat nearby. But they look at the map, and 300 kilometers is quite a long way. Like if we go 300 kilometers from where they were at the time, which is up here in the Rustways, basically that's anybody in Nestora, anybody in Terminal 2, and like a few other areas in here, maybe out to Halleck Station. Well, Halleck Island anyway. It's roughly 3 blocks from here. Oh yeah, Halleck Station is within. So is Terminal 2. and the brass monolith up at the top there. In here, brass monolith. So I was like, brass monolith sounds great, and then we could reflect that signal through like 6 or 7 different places. Realistically, probably like 2. Like, I think I wanted death to be specifically responsible, but at the same time, war might be a good one. Alright, we've moved on to week 1. So war has moved on to Verakus. Famine has moved to Yvrain. Pestilence has moved to Nestora. And death has moved to Karos. So if we could send the signal from here, that'd be great. From Verakus? No, from Yvrain. So from here, rotate it out around to Karos here. That might be too complicated. Hallock Station sounds like a good one. That way it's at least just... it'll be quicker. Execution of code to break lock comes from brass monolith. Yeah, that's too complicated. We will make Hallock Station the origin of this particular radio signal. It being one of the 4 labs. They've been hinted at going to them. So they should be like after they're done with this mission, Hallock Station should be kind of like the thing that they want to start investigating. And it should be no real surprise here that like his actual Locke's actual name is in fact Hallock. So like he's from there originally. Let's see. So if we go back here. Let's back this off again. 150. Nope, not the party. TitansGrave story. So there's going to be kind of a decision point here. They're either going to save the ship, bail from the ship, or crash the ship. If they bail or crash, they're going to the rust wastes, and then end up meeting with Devani, who is the junk recycler. So she's runs a salvage operation out of the rust wastes and has family up in the Skyside Stronghold. Okay. When they go into Skyside Stronghold, we've got the hangar encounter. Essentially, they have to pass a series of increasing checks, which are going to be poison gas falling in from all of the major in vents, and there's one vent that is going out, or else they can use electronic skills to open the door. They could, in theory, try to force the door, but it's a security door, might be kind of hard. my party just got to, there's a factory floor, which is going to be where the automatons, spoilers, are built. So they're going to be confronted with cyborgs everywhere. Alright, so there's basically multiple ways to get to the factory floor. Hmm. Okay, so they're going to encounter the cyborgs which are being built. going to be a red neon door on the other end, which is going to give them access to like the inner areas. It's going to be an inner keep puzzle, which is going to be essentially the surface of a clock, which is just all around them. They have to figure out how to pass this area. Okay, and then beyond the inner keep, we've got the we'll call it the staff room because that's more funny. Okay, so then I want them to have to get back out the way they came, rather than some sort of Deus Ex Machina nonsense. The thing is that if they pull the staff, if they pull the staff, that is the power source keeping the stronghold up. So this will fall to the ground. Good news for Devani is that this place is going to be just rich with all sorts of salvage. Nope. There we go. Based on the number of wounds sustained from this may be a few days. All right, battery run propulsion enhanced with magic. All right, enhanced with magic to ensure stable flight. Alright, so this is one of Voss's personal airplanes. Battery run propulsion enhanced with magic to ensure stable flight. Players should assume their characters have not flown before unless well connected to very wealthy NPCs, and even that, like, flying basically does not happen in TitansGrave except for, like, cargo, which is a lot more common. Or like if they have extremely wealthy friends, but most PCs should not have ever flown before. It would be a wild dream for most of them. Generally speaking, they don't just, stick you as security on an airplane. Like, the security's on the ground. Alright, seats line the edges of the fuselage. And we'll swivel into central forward-facing seats. In case of emergency. Because being sideways in an impact, very bad. Alright, Locke also engages in minor small talk, returning most conversations to flight and the lovely weather conditions, which is important because we're going to read descriptors that are in the book. Locke reports climbing to cruising altitude and scans the world beyond the canopy. The sky is almost all blue. There are some, like, thunderstorms that are brewing hundreds of kilometers away, but, like, not any sort of danger to the ship or anything else. So, as I did, basically as soon as Locke is touched, we're going to just engage the sabotage scenario. So, Locke's eyes turn red. It sounds an alarm that emits from its mouth, and then begins saying, weather alert, storm approaching, assume emergency positions," and all of the chairs lock into forward-facing mode. Anybody should be able to look outside and note that there is no weather anywhere around that could cause, emergency conditions or anything like that. So, anyone who isn't buckled in or decided to unbuckle then becomes a flying hazard themselves and can end up like crashing into things, end up getting hurt. But basically, while they were just discussing the scenery going by and stuff like that, I was occasionally just looking up and expecting one of them to do something. But a lot of times they were just like, I'm gonna buckle in. So at some point they're all like, we're just gonna die. And I was like, well, I mean, it looks like you have about 15 seconds, which is one round. And they were like, all right, let's take him out. They waited far too long to say anything, but nonetheless, they did eventually engage. It's like, all right, cool. Now what do you want to do? They made it a combination of like ripping him out of the seat and one of them decided to pull blaster and fire point blank at its head. I was like, you know, eyes go dim. And he's like, that's not where his brain is, is it? And I was like, no. Like, all right. So they ended up yanking him out, and then Bixby has, I believe, the piloting skill, and so rolled that and ended up getting like a 20. So I said, you pull out of the dive. Basically, what you'd see from the outside is like a lovely desert landscape, followed by see the plane come in at a steep angle, pull out, and then like sand and dust go right from underneath it. So Bixby was able to save the day and made sure that the plane did not, in fact, crash. And then, through some excellent piloting rolls, managed to even fly the plane all the way back up to Skyside Stronghold and land properly. Okay. We're going to take this ad break, and then we'll be back in about 3 minutes with more discussion about where we're going with this. So, see you all in just a few minutes. Thanks for coming. Alright, we're gonna do some more Tai Chi and see if we can't. Ow. See if we can't replicate kind of what we were doing the other day, or last night, and do the entire form in this little tiny space that I have here. Whereas we can't do all of the individual steps and all this other stuff. We can, more or less still approximate all of the hand movements, and in fact the weight changes and some of the steps, we can either abbreviate them or shift real fast. Be like, I'm going to shift over here and then do it. So it's been working out pretty well, surprisingly. My Tai Chi instructor is, unfortunately, parent is not doing well, so had to cancel this week. I said take as much time as you need, obviously. Hope y'all are having a good Thursday. Ow. Back. Basic idea here is we're just trying to get moving. It improves the circulation as well as all of the synovial fluid in the joints. Kind of make sure that everything gets moved around nicely in the body. And you try as much as you can not to use your arm muscles when you're doing a lot of these. As it turns out, you just kind of make your body like a swing. And if you're shifting your weight from your toes on one foot to the toes on the other, ends up working out all right. Okay, so start standing in a V formation, get the bear, and then we tuck to the right, step left, straighten the stance. Tuck left, energy ball, come to the right on the heel, come forward like this, step left, lock in the body this way. Here we have a left ward off, and the right hand is still strong, but in Tai Chi you do a lot less hard movement like in karate. And in fact, I'm trying to bring some of that Tai Chi softness back into karate. Right, and then on the right balls of the foot, we twist. And then as we step, bring the arms the other way into a right ward off. Roll back, press, and push. Come back. Do a single whip. Step out, shift all the weight. Then we come down, lift hands. Come down, step back, bring the body. Try not to go up too much, but I still tend to bring it up in order to give myself a little bit extra gravity assist. So when I come down with the shoulder, any excess power put into the diagonal motion is going to drop your weight into it. Right, so from here, then we go to White Crane. And then we do double block and brush knee. Step up, strum the lute. And then double block, brush knee. And then lean back, bring the hand down, come back around, and we take a side. Right foot is pointed 90 degrees. Gonna take both fists across, and then as we step to the next one, the right fist comes underneath like that. Then from here we tuck to the left. As we do that, we bring the hand underneath, replace its weight. So if any weight was being pushed against the right hand for the punch part, now we come through and take that weight with the left hand. Yup. And then from here, curses. Oh, it's just a push. Yeah, so we go into a push, come back, whip around this way, and from here, instead of doing a single whip, we bring the hands out, come back up, and hold the weight of the left hand with the right wrist. And then we're standing on both balls of the feet, but leaning and putting an extra bit of weight on the left side. Right, so from there, then come out and around. It's not quite that, is it? Yeah, I think this hand's just up. It's not like White Crane where we're doing this. But bring it like that. Step back, and then carry tiger to mountain. So as we lean, we're going to pop into place here. Hand comes up to do a roll back, press, and push. And then when we get back here, do another side whip to here. Another single whip. This time, when we step out this way, we're going 45 degrees to the corner, leaning forward and doing this. We let go of the single whip just into a regular hand stance because we're going to roll, or we're going to lean back, twist the foot, set it down again, and when we do that, the hands come back around, and we do like basically a double slap as we step right, and then as we step left, this is going to be an attack where we just kind of pop with the hand. Leave it there. Okay, then this comes back. Go to here. We're going to step back and do repulsed monkey. And then we do the same again this side, and again the same this side. From here, just gonna keep moving back and forth, it's fine. Rotate the wheel, step back, then from here we come back across, Come back across. This hand goes here. Or here. More or less. These hands go here. Should I have been... That comes around. Okay, they come together, and then we go like that. Then, go to the energy ball and tuck to the right. Take a step further. Cloud hands across. Bring together. Step out. Step with. Step out. Step with. And then step out one last time. When we step with, we come forward into here. And then this was single whip and this comes from a ward off. We tuck in like this, gooseneck basically, and then this also comes out this way while this does a single whip. As we shift weight forward, it goes to here. Drop this as well. And then this is the reach one. So we reach down, grab essentially the back of somebody's leg, and then we're going to come up to here. I don't know where this is going. And then we set back down, and then there's a lot of repetition after that. So that is as much of the Tai Chi form as I know, with some minor modifications because I don't really know what I'm doing. It's okay. Let that go all the way back to the beginning. Okay. Weird. That's weird. Huh. PC's not buckled. A TN10. Dex, acrobatics, or strength climbing. In order to or go to their destination, whatever that may be. PCs have one turn to act. Before hitting the sand, if they did not start immediately. TN18 Intelligence Engineering to turn him off. TN, well, okay. Defense 10. armor 3, HP 12. If they decide they're just going to destroy him outright. Book says 14, so we'll go with the book on that one, I guess. TN9, Strength Might. TN9 Strength Might to remove him if he's off. TN15 Dex Piloting. To regain attitude, impose +2 to TN for any actions taken where lock would resist. Any attempts to parachute out? Require a TN12. Willpower Courage. Jump. TN11. Land deals 1d6 +2. Penetrating damage. Any PCs left? Characters. Yeah. And knocked unconscious. Okay. TN9 intelligence. With various focuses depending on what they want. So engineering, computers, lore, technological lore might work here. All sorts of stuff. Shows that the plane may be flown again. Alright, so after getting the plane under control or fixed, um, I should approach. Perception seeing. Find an appropriate landing zone. A signal. Signal displays itself on the datapad. It is encrypted. So T10 intelligence cryptography. Roll at target number 10. Intelligence cryptography will allow them to decipher the text. Hangar door unlocks and opens. And the ship is in rough condition. Okay. That's not the word I wanted. Coming here, nearly since it was constructed. Healing or perception, seeing. Right. Unfortunately. Obviously, we're having some issues here, so we're just going to have to go send you all. Stars Infinity 1 is playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. Currently fighting some virtual, probably Shinra Tower, the saw blade thing. Green Ronin Publishing, you say? Let's go to Green Ronin Publishing because this is their game. Anyway, we'll see you all. Yeah, we'll see you all tomorrow, probably. Depends on how I'm feeling, depends on how we're doing otherwise. And should be Baldur's Gate night, so we'll see how things are going there. Hope you all are having a good evening. See you later. My name is Obi-Wan Pez. This is N Simplex Pachinko. Catch you next time.